Times are hard, A genius? Bro, so close. Multiple times. First of all of the Pats scoring was garbage time. There were a bunch of bums. There was three guys on here that told you last week that they were going to get blown out. Tanner wasn't on board at first, but after the cover six thing, he was on board. Uh, this podcast knows ball, and I'm so mad that we don't get to brag about 19.5 because of garbage time. And Ken Walker almost got it back for us, and then freaking holding. I jumped out of my seat. Jimmy was like, "Oh, did you straight bet 19.5?" I was like, "Oh no, I parlayed it with Sam Darnold and Jake Bobo anytime touchdown." But
I straight bet it.
I just want to brag about it. You did? Nice. Well,
Didn't get it.
nice as in committing to it. But
Yeah.
yeah.
We're
But
smoking on that
lit.
Patriots pack.
oh yeah, I am smoking that Patriots candy cig.
Yap, yap, yelling at pigeons. Yap, yap, nobody listens. Yap, yap, screaming my vision. Yap, yap, yelling at pigeons.
We don't really have a real intro for this show.
Yeah,
no Tanner
no
this
Tanner.
week, unfortunately. I
He's
think
in
you guys
New
will
York.
Understand though, he's in New York.
Yeah.
You can't have someone in New York on the show.
No.
That's not something
No.
we would do
No.
here. So
Yeah, not like I would have driven out to him to record with him.
yeah, no. I think we should start off just off rip. We'll get to the self glaze about how smart we were for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'll talk about the story everyone's talking about. There's a new number one single season point scorer in NFL history.
Yeah.
And everyone's talking about it. And it's Jason Myers of the Seattle
Yeah.
Seahawks.
That was
Now,
awesome.
I want to give him his flowers because no one's talking about that. He had a great game.
Yeah.
I think he was probably 2 field goals away from winning MVP.
Yeah. Or
Them scoring.
I'm a
for-
seal.
He's not like a freaking a brute or whatever.
Yeah.
Elite from
Yeah.
Halo.
No, I think if he would have gotten some like 50-yarders in there, he has
He needs some distance. Yeah,
Yeah.
but he does move in to be the all-time leading single season scorer, passing LaDainian Tomlinson. Other record that was broken is most passing yards in a quarter in a Super Bowl.
it.
in
Wow.
history.
Yeah, that had to have been Sam Darnold, right?
No. It was.
Oh, then it was
actually
the winning. You're telling me it wasn't the winning quarterback?
exclusively- It was not. It was exclusively garbage time.
Oh, I was gonna say probably the first quarter.
235. Yeah. No,
Wow.
235 yards in the fourth quarter, making his stats look pretty decent. 295, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it was genuinely. And listen, I'm not gonna say we're a Drake May podcast because I hate the Patriots. I don't want Drake May to succeed because he plays for the Patriots. We've been on the Drake May is good train
Yeah.
before the season even started.
Yeah.
And before, I don't even remember when this podcast started, but like coming out of UNC, Drake May guys, he had one of the worst performances in Super Bowl history from a quarterback.
Yeah. I think
And you can look at 295 all you want; it was awful.
I would say it's not going to probably go down in the history books because of the yard stat line,
Mm-hmm.
but he was so bad before that.
Really bad, and they didn't trust him, and you could see why when
He threw that.
they started to when the game was close enough that Seattle was still playing real defense and not prevent, but New England had to start trying to sling the ball around
Yeah.
to come back. In that little span, it was disastrous. He
Yeah.
was overthrowing players. He had that play where he takes the hit, tries to throw it. I think they technically ruled it a pick six. I thought it was a fumble in real time, but I don't think it hit the ground. Awful. Because early in the game, you could tell right away. As soon as that game started, the Patriots' first 2 drives, I knew we were right about them getting blown out.
Yeah.
I was like, we just have to wait for Seattle to take the lid off this game. Because you could tell right away Josh McDaniels did not trust Drake May in that moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were throwing all these short passes. They weren't letting him push it downfield. It'd be one thing if they did that all year and it was just like, hey, we just take what the defense gives us. This is what works for us. They came into this game, we're like, we are terrified of the Seattle defense.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to check it down all day.
And, I mean, granted, their offensive line could not hold a block.
No.
Like, they couldn't.
It could not.
They couldn't block me.
Yeah. No, they couldn't. But Drake May was also very sackable as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a rough night overall for the New England offense. Their defense held in there for a while, but at some point, you cave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can't hold Sam Darnold down forever.
You can't. And I wish Tanner was here to do his bragging. Never gave up on Sam Darnold. Now he is a Super Bowl champion.
Yeah.
I love it.
Did you see the video of him and Kenneth Walker at Disneyland?
Just on the teacups?
They just did not
Spinning
want to be there. Like, that was...
Spinning around with no emotion. They're probably super hungover.
Yeah.
And they're just
the most
at Disney
hungover.
on the teacups the next day, next morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I'm sure they got
funny.
treated like
So
kings
funny.
there, but like at the same time, it's like they weren't even trying to spin the teacup extra.
No. That was very funny.
Yeah.
I'm just so happy for Sam Darnold.
I
just
texted you
love to see
guys what Monday morning was like. I'm still so happy
Yeah.
for Sam Darnold. Like
Sam.
I almost slept with Rip today.
Yeah. What a comeback from just a career standpoint.
Yeah.
And he's in a good spot now. Like, I borderline want to take him for MVP next year.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Because his whole career, especially post-Jets, like after the seeing ghost thing, that has haunted him this whole time. Seeing ghosts, mono, out indefinitely mono. The monkey's off his back.
Yeah.
He won a Super Bowl. And
Yeah.
he was a reason why they won it. This wasn't a Trent Dilfer win. He was incredible all postseason. He was unbelievable in the Rams game. Basically perfect. He didn't turn the ball over all postseason.
Yeah.
He was a huge reason why they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And he did it also against the team he was seeing ghosts against.
Yeah.
Which is
How do you think the Vikings feel?
down so bad? I mean, it's
Tremendously.
why they fired Quessy.
Yeah.
Like, the GM, mind you, everyone's talking about, oh, yeah, he got fired because he let Sam Darnold walk out that door and went with 9. He also let a guy who was in the MVP conversation until he tore his ACL or whatever walk out the same door the same year, Daniel Jones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I don't blame him. Listen, he put himself in a tough spot on accident. And, like, yes, that's not an excuse. He did that.
Yeah.
But he didn't expect Sam Darnold to do what Sam Darnold did.
And it is hard to move on from your 10th overall pick
When he hasn't even played yet.
Yeah.
A top 10 pick at QB and he hasn't even played yet. So
Yeah.
I'll ask you guys that think he's such an idiot, which in a way he kind of is. But, like, put yourself in his shoes for a second. There was a prospect you believed in. You picked him in the top
who
10.
just won the national championship.
Had just won the Natty, even though he was a bum. He had just won the Natty. You picked him in the top 10 because you believed in him. And you cannot plan for your backup QB to win you 14 games that year.
Yeah.
In your head, you're like, if my backup won me 14 games, the guy I believed in.
Yeah.
It's not about the fact that you don't think your backup is good. It's about the fact that, well, I drafted this guy. He hasn't played yet. He's going to do awesome because the backup just won a bunch of games. So I understand the thought process of why he did that. But obviously, with that comes the chance that your draft pick is wrong and the backup that you had that won you 14 games is a Super Bowl champion.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the biggest loser, I think, in this whole thing is Geno Smith and Pete Carroll.
Yeah, because they went to the Raiders and the Raiders have the first overall pick, and Pete Carroll got fired, and Geno Smith will not be a starting quarterback in the league next year.
Yeah. And their old team won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I can't help but feel bad for Tyler Lockett in this whole thing, though.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
that's
one of the bigger losers of this, too.
I wouldn't
Not
even
that he's a
call
loser, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I was like, I can't even call him a loser. Just like, I feel so bad for him because he got drafted the year after they won the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And then Was he released or was he just a free agent this year?
I think he was released.
Released.
Long time Seahawk.
Yeah, released last year.
And they won
Really
Super Bowl.
tough.
Yeah. His Seahawks career, perfectly was sandwiched in between Super Bowls.
Yeah, and that sucks. I feel bad for him.
That's brutal.
And
But,
nothing
on the
that
bright
he could
side,
have done.
Years from now, people will forget that and think he won one of them. They'll be like,
Yeah.
he was on one of those teams for sure. He
Yeah.
was probably on the first one.
Oh yeah, a grid.
Oh, it's going to get people with the grid. Seahawks Super Bowl champ. Tyler Lockett. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. Maybe Ricardo Lockett, buddy. That was a nice poll. You
Yeah.
remember Ricardo Lockett?
No.
Ricardo Lockett was the one being targeted on the Malcolm Butler interception. And he, dare I say, on that play, suffered a career-ending injury. He did end up having a career-ending injury. I just don't remember if it was that play or not.
You could have told me that Lockett was the intended receiver on that play, and it was Tyler Lockett, and I would have been like, or you would have said
Yeah,
Lockett.
that's
Yeah,
what's
Tyler
gonna
Lockett. Yeah,
That's what's going to happen.
and then I would have
Singing
then
it
just
out.
assumed that he was on the team that won.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of names, same name but not the same people, I have a very fun sports fact. So we talked last week about how
It's better be fun.
it's fun. We talked last week about how LeBron James is a second-round pick.
Yeah.
No matter which way you want to spin it, LeBron James was a second-round pick. Take it or leave it. We talked a lot about GOAT conversations. LeBron, 4 rings. Jordan has 6. Kobe, Kobe guy. Kobe had 5. Kobe Bryant is a Super Bowl champion.
Kobe
LeBron
Bryant
James
is.
not.
That's so true.
Kobe Bryant's Super Bowl champion. LeBron James is not.
That's so true.
I don't know
And
what to tell you.
isn't
If
there
you
a
don't
Michael
like it,
Jordan on the Rams?
I think so. Yeah.
So could
I wonder if he's won one.
Yeah.
Maybe he has.
Yeah.
Maybe he has. Chris Paul.
Yeah.
I know there's a Chris Paul in the league. That'd be funny if Chris Paul was a Super Bowl champion, but not an NBA champion.
Yeah, he'll never be that.
But yeah, Kobe Bryant, Super Bowl champion. LeBron James, not.
Not.
That's a fact. So, tell me about greatness. What else do I have from the game here? I mean, I really could just go on and on about how smart we are. I never intended
geniuses.
this to be that type of podcast, just in general, when we started the show.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to be this thing where we just brag about how smart we are, because we're not.
We're
Most
not.
of the time we're not.
And we're aware,
Yeah.
which
You
makes
said
us
okay.
smarter than most people.
Whoa.
The fact that we're aware that we're not smart.
But now we're aware of that and think we're smart, so maybe we're not.
Oh no!
We were
Oh
dumb.
no!
We're dumb again. Oh no.
Back to normal.
We got this one. We got this one right. though.
Right on the money.
Pat's got smacked. I've been saying it, and Caleb agreed with me the minute I brought it up. When we were in Florida, when it was determined that it was going to be Pat's Seahawks, and I can't remember who asked me, probably my mom, like, well, so who do you think's going to win? I was like, Seahawks by 20. Easy. No hesitation. Seahawks by
Yeah.
20. Granted, again, we were technically wrong about that, but they did blow them out. It's the biggest 16-point gap ever.
Also, a 16-point gap looks that looked like it might as well have been 40.
Yeah.
Was it 29-13?
It
That
could have
looked
been.
disgusting. That looks so out of reach. Those numbers
Yeah.
look like it's not possible.
Yeah.
If I saw
looked
those
rough.
numbers on the screen and you said, that's a 2-score game, I would be like, no, it's not.
Yeah. 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 Or what if there was a team that was down by 16 with 3.5 minutes left and ended up winning in regulation? That would never happen. And
Yeah.
it would never be a game that I was in attendance for. That would be
Yeah, it
crazy.
couldn't be you.
That would never happen. Shout out week 1. Just reminiscing on the season. But UFL next
Back.
month. So we're back. We're going to be back. Hype for that. If you want to get into UFL, we'll do a whole preview for that another time. But if you want to start poking around, thinking about getting into UFL, I support the local team. I support DC. But if you want to just root for names that you know, look at the Stallions roster. Also, they're always really good. The
Birmingham?
Stallions roster has name after name after name. They have Laviska Shenault, RIP to his dad. They have names for days. You will know so many names on that roster if you.
I'm about to look it up right now.
Yeah, go for it. In the meantime, did you hear about Javid Best?
No.
No, not Somber. Usually when we bring up a random old running back,
I know.
Somber.
I was.
Well, especially with the way he went out, because I remember when he retired, like
His last name
the
is
one where
Best,
his
not
dad,
Somber.
where his dad said something about like that's not my son, like his brain. He said so much damage. He's a cop now.
Oh, good.
He's in San Francisco Police Department.
I was. Can we
He
get?
looks very like put together, like he didn't.
Can we
lose
get
it.
Justin Forsett on?
Yeah,
on that route too.
Enforce that. But at the same time, people. have
Justin
been
Ross.
thinking what? Yeah, Justin Ross, and yeah. But people have been thinking the same thing.
Anthony McFarland.
If you know, stud. If you know Javid Best, super fast. So you have a cop who runs like a 4.2 and has brain damage. That's.
Yeah, a little scary.
He got medically retired from football. Let's give him a gun.
Yeah.
That's a little concerning. I hope things are going great. You know, this is Javid Best podcast. Come on the show.
Yeah.
If you do, don't listen to this part. I just hope things go well. That feels like a recipe.
Is Stephen Gilmore in relation to Stephon Gilmore?
Little brother.
Okay. Little bro.
Little bro.
Sorry, I'm back. I will not be rooting.
Look, this is why though. But if you didn't have a team and didn't care where they were located, you would look at that and be like, I know a lot of these guys. I might go for them.
Yeah.
Fun team. I wish more of the teams were constructed the way theirs is, where you see names and you're like, I've heard that name.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the Orlando Storm.
Yeah, Orlando Storm. The receiving room for Birmingham is crazy because they have Justin Ross, he's the Chiefs guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they have, correct me if I'm wrong, John Ross.
Yeah, I think that was one of them.
And that's the 40 guy that won an island or whatever.
Yeah.
Breaking the record. And then they have Laviska Shenault. Like, what a crazy lineup of receivers.
Yeah.
So shout out to the UFL. They'll be back next month. Please, genuinely, I don't know why I'm saying genuinely because they won't do this, but I mean it in the sense that we always joke about please sponsor the show. I would be head over heels if the UFL sponsored the show. I'd be so excited. But we'd have to have more than one listener for that to happen.
Dude, DTR's on the Storm.
DTR? That's right, he is. You're right about that. Yeah. I forgot.
Sorry, I'm not going to dig too much into this because we will have an episode where you just
DTR
where Orlando. You break down the rosters for me and Tanner.
Yeah, DTR Orlando is going to be electric. Have you heard about this potential trade parameters change to the NFL?
No.
So, according to Shefty, you've been on your grease kick lately. You said a lot of times last week. You said it during the last episode, and I almost said grease again. Anyway, Adam Schefter has reported that there will be a push this offseason to extend the NFL trade limits from 3 years of draft picks to 5.
Whoa.
So that's something. Imagine a GM on his last leg just throwing a Hail Mary and say, here's 5 first-round picks. Now you're screwed for the next 5 years if it doesn't work.
Yeah, that would be crazy. That would be the hardest job to fill.
If you're a team that's right on the cusp and you want to say F them picks, you've got 5 first-round picks.
Yeah.
Like, if that passes and you're the Jets, let's say, do you offer 5 first-round picks for Joe Burrow?
You might. I think you should.
I mean, it probably wouldn't be a good idea because they need to build as well.
Yeah, they have a lot of other spots.
But it would be tempting. You're a team that's been trying to find a QB. You're like, I see one. What if I just 5 first-round picks? We'll figure it out. We'll just get our second-round picks. Or if you're, a team like the Bills, right there on the cusp, maybe wants a true number 1. What if you go offer just for Justin Jefferson? You're like, what about our first-round pick every other year for 5 years? 3 first-round picks.
That'd be sick.
Who knows? I don't know. So it's just, it'll be interesting to see, 1, if it passes, and 2, what the instant impact is, because it's going to be a little lopsided, because it's going to have to find its level. Like, how much do teams value a first-round pick that's 5 years from now?
Yeah.
We don't really know.
Dude,
GMs
the
are gonna
Rams
have
will
a different
trade.
opinion on that.
The Rams will trade all of them, even though they do have 2 first.
They're trading
this
that
year.
2031 pick day one.
They do have 2 first-round picks this year, though.
Yeah. They have 2 first-round picks this year because Atlanta gave them a pick so they could trade up and draft Rakia Jackson's boyfriend, who is going to be in prison.
Yeah.
You familiar with that story?
Is it the? Why can't I think of his name?
James Pierce.
Yeah.
Who, got into a situation with Rakia Jackson, his girlfriend, allegedly. Not looking good. 5 federal charges, or felony charges.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And the reason he wasn't a high pick is because character concerns. So it seems to.
Yeah.
James Pierce, don't listen to this. I don't want any smoke.
Don't come on the show.
Don't come on the show. Is that the first don't come on the show?
Yeah. No, I think we've had a couple of them.
Unless you're sneaky innocent and you want to plead your case.
Yeah, if you want to prove your innocence on the show instead of a court of law.
Yeah, which would work too. They'd be like, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
No, apparently there's a video. Apparently, look, listen. And I'm not the first one to bring this up. Apparently it took 7 cops to arrest him. That's pretty impressive. Like, seems like he might be a bad guy, allegedly. That is kind of impressive.
Yeah, that's impressive.
It's a little impressive. Yeah, I mean, that was the bulk of what I had. I do have a video of a kind of scary video related to sports, if you'd like to watch it. Maybe you've seen it. I don't know.
Sure.
You want to watch a horror film?
You know how I feel about scary.
Caleb does not like scary movies.
Do not like scary movies.
I gotta pull this up, and it's
I
not
watched-
loading as fast as I hoped.
I watched was it Annabelle or the second Annabelle through the netting on my hat when we had Movie Pass
Yeah.
because I was terrified.
Love me a good horror film.
Not me. Pass.
Okay, here it is. Horror film of the week.
The eyes are crazy.
And they're just sprinting.
Dude, you gotta be so hot in that suit.
Oh yeah, for the audios. This is the Flyers mascot full sprint chasing a woman down the suite section who is in a Penguins jersey. And it just switches. The camera switches to facing the mascot's face.
Why is Ja Rule
It's
trending?
great. Who cares what Ja Rule thinks at a time like this?
Perfect.
Yeah, great video though. This video, I wish Tanner was on here because it reminds me of the time we were a little bit late to the gate at the Ralph for Bills Jets, and we were literally sprinting like that through. We went like the wrong way towards our seats and went the long way. And we're just sprinting, and you can hear Darius Rucker singing the national anthem, and we're just running trying to get to our seats.
He was singing "I Only Want to Be with You."
I only want to be with
USA.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, fun times.
That was
Fun
good.
times.
That was good stuff.
that was great. Speaking of, good transition alert. I'm ruining it by telling you, but speaking of gritties, should we hit a gritty before we go with an NFL grid?
Yeah.
Isn't that the mascot's name, Gritty?
Yeah. 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 No.
I think so. I think that's Gritty, right? It's one of
Is
them
that
named Gritty.
Yeah, that's gritty. I was trying to figure out if it was. It's not. Yeah, no, because the Philly Fanatic is the baseball one.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. You're right. The Philly Fanatic is baseball. He's got the big tube for a nose.
Yep.
All right. Let me pull up this grid. And we will get you all out of here. Short episode this week.
Yes. We're both going
So
through
Tanner,
it
just a
right
quick
now.
little Super Bowl recap. Both not, I honestly feel fine. My body is trying to rid itself of mucus. And
I
it's
got
not
on the
fun.
camera and Luke went, "Whoa!" and almost fell out of his chair cartoonishly.
And it was like,
Then a piano fell on his head and his teeth were keys.
yeah, or just a giant piece of steel, like Acme steel or whatever.
Dong.
Oh, man. I gotta send you a tweet later. I won't explain it on here because it'll be boring.
Okay.
Oh, it's so funny. Okay, here's the grid. That just reminded me of it as well. All right. So we're gonna need a Chief Seahawk. We're gonna need a Chief Saints. Chiefs 10,000 plus career passing yards. Cowboys Seahawks. Cowboys Saints. Cowboys 10K plus, and then Super Bowl champ Seahawks.
Tyler
How
Lockett.
about
Tyler Lockett.
that? Ricardo Lockett is a potential. Was he on the one where they won? I know he was on the one where they lost.
Yeah.
Super Bowl champ Saints, and then 10K passing career and Super Bowl champ. Let's go. I think we go Ricardo Lockett
You think so?
off rip or Michael Robinson.
Michael Robinson's a good one. I like Ricardo Lockett. I don't think anybody's going to pick that.
Or Percy Harvin.
Oh, Percy Harv.
P. Harvey.
P. Harv.
Golden Tate.
These are good. These are all good options.
Let's do Ricardo.
Yeah.
I'm nervous though. Here we go. Ricardo Lockett for the win, even though it's first one.
Yeah.
0.5.
I thought that said 0.0. I was like, there's no way.
That'd be awesome.
Can we toss Andy Dalton in 10,000 Cowboys?
Yeah,
He had 10,000, right?
for sure. If you start as many years as Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton. You start many years as Andy Dalton.
I mean,
Goddamn.
I would say he at least had 3 good years with the Bengals.
Yeah, 6%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was a Bengals starter for probably 5-6 years, right?
Yeah.
6, 7. 10K plus passing for the Chiefs. Obviously Mahomes. Obviously Alex Smith. But what about
Did they have a backup?
what's that
in
guy's
there?
name? Trent Green.
Trent Green.
Trent Green definitely had 10K.
Yeah.
I'd be shocked if he didn't.
Yeah. We also have yeah.
Is that what you want to go with, Trent Green?
Yeah. Sure.
He had to, right?
Had to have. Yeah.
Yes, sir. That reminded me of I was playing a really fun game the other day. I texted Caleb about this. And you could do it with really any number if you wanted to. I was trying to find a retired quarterback
Oh yeah.
who has thrown more than 29,999 yards, but less than 31,000. So in the 30,000 range.
Yeah.
That was very fun.
Yeah.
Great way to force yourself to just say names, guys naming dudes, but with a theme.
Yeah.
It was very fun. Shout out to, what was that guy's name? The one and only guy that's done it. I had never heard of it before.
I had never either. Mort.
The goal is to think of it on your own, but eventually we discovered that there's only one that's retired that's done it. Currently, Josh Allen is in that range, but obviously he's currently playing, and we were going for
Yeah,
retirement.
let me find it real quick.
Okay, in the meantime, I'll discuss. We do have Chiefs, Seahawks, and I feel like there's a player right on the tip of my tongue.
Norm Snead.
Norm Snead. Shout out Norm Snead. Player right on the tip of my tongue for Chiefs, Seahawks, but I can't put my finger on it.
Chiefs Seahawks.
Mm-hmm. Chiefs.
Probably Kenneth Walker next year.
Yeah.
People were saying.
Seahawks Cowboys is also kind of tough.
No, they just had the guy that won that. DeMarcus Lawrence.
You're right.
Right.
I was gonna say that, or maybe Roy Williams. Maybe he went there afterwards.
Yeah.
But DeMarcus Lawrence. Let's get that out of the way. DeMarcus Lawrence. Something about being named DeMarcus and leaving Dallas and going and win a Super Bowl
Yeah. True.
as a pass rusher. Saints Cowboys.
That is
Andy Dalton. Did he play for the Saints at all?
Yeah, we can't use him twice.
Oh yeah, yeah, true.
And that's on me for on that.
It is. It's your fault.
Who is there a receiver? Is there a tight end? Is there a? I mean, we can just get Honey Badger out of the way for Chiefs.
Chiefs Saints.
Saints.
Sorry, Matthew.
Jimmy Graham, Super Bowl champ.
Was he? He was on. Not. I don't know if he was on that team.
I don't know. It felt right. I don't know why I said it.
I think he was, but I think Jeremy Shockey might have been.
Okay, that makes sense.
But I don't. I'm scared.
Who got the pick?
What about Will Smith? Who got what?
Who got the pick 6?
Oh, great poll, Caleb. That's Tracy Porter.
Tracy Porter, yeah.
Right? Does that sound right?
Yep.
Yeah, 2008 to 2016. It's gotta be him.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Nice
probably
to
going to be a
pull.
little bit higher because. Yeah.
Yeah. Super Bowl champ with 10K passing. There's a lot of options, but what's like the lowest one? Maybe like Joe Namath.
Joe Namath, yeah, he had to have had him, right?
I would think.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
Kurt Warner would be fun.
Kurt Warner would be fun. He plays football. He's a Christian.
He's a Christian.
I joke.
Um,
I'm ready to let Namath rip unless you want to go elsewhere.
do we know he had to have got right?
Gary Collins. No, he didn't win the Super Bowl. An idiot. He lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Did Peyton Manning have 10K?
Maybe. Eli Manning.
Eli definitely had 10K. Eli had like 40 something.
Yeah. I wish we knew. Like, I wish we knew someone who had like exactly 10K that like snuck in there.
There were some. I'm trying to think of when I was trying to play that game the other day, I found some that were right around 10K, and I was like, wow, that's it. Only 10K.
Was Gardner Minshew on a Super Bowl team?
I don't. Maybe, but I don't know if he has 10K.
I think
He's
he's close.
I don't know if he was on a Super Bowl team.
Yeah, I don't.
It's too scary. I mean, we go Sam Darnold, but a lot of people probably used it.
Yeah.
Maybe we just send it with Joe Namath.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with that. I don't.
2%. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, we got Cowboys Saints and we got Chiefs Seahawks.
Chiefs Seahawks, I feel like is going to be tough. Cowboys
Saints.
Saints feels like a pipeline that like.
Yeah, I feel like I should know this. Cowboys Saints. None other than a player who played for these teams in the NFL.
Oh. Right?
Who?
Brandon Cooks?
Yes. You're right.
Yeah.
Hopefully a Bill next year, but as like a wide receiver 4, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Not go-to target in the divisional round. Chiefs and Seattle's feeling like QBs, like some random like Seneca Wallace or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You know, maybe a backup running back. This is a tough one. It's definitely a tough one.
Yeah, I don't. There's got to be a running back, a receiver, a tight end. Is there a tight end in there somewhere that like?
Just wondering that. Maybe. Wow, Chiefs Seahawks.
This is great
I was gonna say
podcasting,
Matt
by the way.
Flynn, but I don't think so. Great podcasting. What about that guy? Who played for them?
I'm trying to just go through like my Rolodex of Steelers players that might have gone to either one of them.
Yeah, like Lance Moore. I can see him on the Seahawks, but I don't even know if he played for either of them.
Yeah.
Uh,
Are there any old Bills players that snuck on both of them?
That's what I'm wondering. But I don't think so. I can't really even think of a lot of Bills Chiefs. I mean, a couple, but they didn't play for Seattle that I remember. I can think of some Bills Seahawks, but they didn't play for the Chiefs.
Yeah. The only one that's coming to my head that's definitely wasn't on the Chiefs yet, but could be, is Devin Bush.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know any receiver.
I think this is going to be...
Is there like a journeyman receiver?
Could be.
That got like
Feels
I mean,
right.
obviously like it wasn't Jerry Rice didn't get to the Chiefs. He went to the Broncos, but never played.
Right.
Like there was no like Percy Harvin never did it.
No. Sammy Watkins, no.
Oh, that would have been.
Yeah. Week one Sammy.
Ooh, no.
You were about to say Dwayne Bowe, and then you remembered that he played for the Browns when he left.
Yeah. It is actually what I was going to. Dwayne Bowe was the name that was on my tip of my tongue.
Crazy.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm holding on.
Another Chiefs Browns connection that could I think might have been
Working our way there.
Smoked a lot of weed.
Oh, you're absolutely right, because that is why he was on the Seattle Dragons in the XFL.
Yeah.
Because he had just played for the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Shout out Josh Gordon. What a
Josh
pull.
Cribbs.
Someone has been Gordon. Someone has been screaming Josh Gordon at their phone for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah.
18% too, so it's like people knew that.
Yeah.
I knew there was a pass rusher. I knew it. Frank Clark.
Yeah.
I kept wanting to say Bruce Irvin. I was going the other way. I was going Seattle to Chiefs, not the other way around.
Yeah.
Frank Clark. All right. Well, another sode in the books.
Yeah, we don't really have a outro for this one.
No, we don't.
And unfortunately, there's no Tanner this week. He's
people in New York. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, we can't have too many people in New York on one episode.
No. You get one New York person per. We saw what happened last week when Caleb's New York came out.
People are probably concerned for our friendship after that episode.
Nah, it'll be all right.
Wow, I really thought Caleb and Luke were friends, and now just yelling at each other.
Yeah, I mean, the show has yelling in the name. There's got to be some yelling.
Loki.
So.
Some of the most that we've yelled at each other.
Yeah. But it wasn't. It was not a serious yell.
No, it wasn't serious. It was for the bit.
I mean, it was not fully for the bit. I meant what I was saying, but
and I meant what I was saying.
I was saying it loudly for the bit.
Yeah, we were playing up to it more.
Yeah. All right. Well, fun times.
We will talk to you next week, probably, maybe. I don't know. Without football, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I don't know. That is true. When we started this, it was just something to talk about football.
Yeah, we'll figure out the schedule.
Football season, yeah.
So, but that being said, there might be less. I mean, we might also just do like a rotating cast on the sports since we do have Tanner.
Yeah, or it might just be like, ooh, there was stuff I want to talk about this week. Like,
yeah,
I'm sure there'll be stuff when free agency comes around, or maybe by next week there might be NBA topics. They're like, ooh, we should talk some sports.
I just burped right into the mic. I'm sorry.
I didn't really pick it up. Hopefully they'll remove background noise as well. Or we might find ourselves just, if we only have a little bit of sports, we just throw it into the... Yeah, but we'll let you guys know. So
Yeah.
Another football season down. Cannot wait. I forgot to tweet my annual Photoshop of Green Day, and it says, wake me up when September begins.
Yeah.
We
should do a mock draft next week.
Yeah, we could do that.
Heck yeah. All right. I'm beat.
All right. Yep. All right. Peace.
Bless.
Yeah.